I'm really happy that you guys are joining here the live stream. I see more and more people are coming in. I just want to give it here another minute or so that more people can hop on this live stream. So yeah, I did not make any false promises. I will show you how I'm trading here live over $1 million across multiple exchanges here in Bitcoin and also in Cardano and in Ethereum. Yeah, so I would say we are getting here directly started. Just let me turn also the webcam. 1 second here, guys. That I should be able to do here. So quick time. So yeah, there we go, guys. Oh, let's make this just a little bit smaller. Hi guys, wow, almost 50 people now here. Wow. Perfect. Yeah, thank you for joining here, guys. So yeah, without further ado, my name is Alex and I want to get here straight into the chart. Hi and welcome to my first live stream. Yes, I see here in the chat people coming from the Netherlands, Mexico, from everywhere. That's amazing. Serkan, yes, I'm still in my Cardano trade, but first I want to talk here a little bit about Bitcoin because there's something amazing happening right now that I definitely want to talk about. Just that you know, I'm sometimes looking into the site like this because there I have a second screen and I can there follow up with the chat. So just that you know that I'm watching on my other screen the chat. So yeah, so here in Bitcoin, we can see right now here on the 12-hourly chart where I'm at, that Bitcoin is still trying to break here again above this support resistance zone that we are trading in here right now. So, and yeah, I firmly believe that we could see here a break at any given time above the box here. So the really important thing is that we actually stay then above that level. Once we do this, once we stay here above that level, guys, I can tell you, you better brace yourself. We will never ever come back, in my opinion, for a long time back into this box here. So, and yeah, that is pretty amazing. And I want to also back this up with some TA, and for that I will go here into a lower time frame. Oh, sorry guys, wrong chart here. So when we are looking here, we can see on the 4-hourly chart that we are forming or have formed here a W pattern. So, and as you know guys, when a W pattern is breaking out and is testing the neckline of it, like what we're doing here right now, and we are able to push it a little bit higher, then we will also match the target of the W pattern. So, and we measure the target from the neckline all the way down to yeah, the lowest point in the W pattern, and then we put it to the breakout. And look where this is. This would bring us. It would bring us exactly here in the next resistance box once again at $51,711. And yeah, it looks like that we're definitely gonna go there because we are sitting here on this neckline, above the neckline for a long time already. And the reason for this is simply that it is at the same time the last resistance separating us from a bigger move here in Bitcoin. So we can see that this this small part here of that resistance box, the upper end, is such a strong resistance that Bitcoin just struggles to break through it. But yeah, the bears living here on borrowed time, it gets more and more likely that we actually get the push here to the upside the longer we actually stay above this neckline here, and also as close as here to the break above that resistance support box. So another indicator for this is when we go to the 1 hourly chart, and then I take the stochastic RSI. So here we can see that right now the stochastic RSI maybe goes down here for this hour that we're having right now, but then we hit the bottom again, and then we will get another push to the upside. So, and this new push to the upside, that could be actually the push that we are waiting for. That could be the push through this resistance zone. And when we are getting the push, guys, I'm telling you, we will definitely go up here to the upside and crack $50,000 in the next maybe even 2-3 hours. So we have to wait here a little bit to see this actually playing out. But this is something that I'm watching here with hawk's eyes right now. So I just want to go here quick into the chat, guys, to answer also some questions. So let me scroll up here a little bit. So I see here, Ben from California is here. Sorry, Oles, that you got a heart attack. Maybe it was a little bit too loud. I'm sorry for that. Volume a little bit more up. Okay, let me try. So this is the maximum that I can do. That came from Mark J. So I hope it's not better here. Arizona, somebody from Arizona, amazing. I'm actually multiple times a year normally in Arizona if we would not have this Corona thing going on. I usually go, what place is it again? Scottsdale. Yeah, so I normally go to Scottsdale, first of all for buying shoes, and there's one of my watch dealers. So yeah, Scottsdale is the place where I usually go. Nick from Texas is here, amazing. Hungary, Lagos. Guys, I see you all. North Dakota, Moldova. Oh, Moldova is not far from me. Massachusetts, Seattle. Oh, so yeah, I guess all you guys from the US, you came from Altcoin Daily. So yeah, thanks again for coming also to my channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you that is here online right now. From Germany. Okay. Great. So, but now let's get back here into some TA and one of my trades. So I want to show you here, so just that you see that I'm not talking nonsense here. So here you see I have my Bitcoin position still open with $605,806. I have in Cardano here a $100,000 position. So that makes it already $700,000. And then I still have a Bybit position also open here, and the Bybit position is another $485,000. So I'm actually trading here almost with $1.2 million right now. So, and I don't care that I'm here in the slight loss in this position. When we're looking here on my entry at 49,212, that was when we were going to, the first time here in the last couple of weeks to $50,000 here into this section. I was there a little bit too trigger happy to enter this trade. So because I was buying here the upwards break. So here, there, this candle, that was the candle that I had bought into. And then here to the push to the upside, I was thinking we will still continue to go higher here and not get rejected. So like I said, was a little bit too trigger happy there. Happens sometimes, it's not a problem, because I still believe that we will come back there and go higher. So I keep this position open, even if it's now here in a 10% loss, which is, like I said, absolutely no problem. The same with my Cardano position. It is here now 30%, 40% in minus. It is not a problem because I'm actually adding to my position if I get close to my liquidation price, and then my liquidation price gets actually lower, and then I should be fine, in my opinion. I don't believe that we will go like to 250 or something. I don't believe that this would happen. So let's get back into some TA. So here, let me show you something here. We have still our bump and run pattern that Bitcoin is trading here, since we had here the break over our downwards trend line, the throwback line, and started then the run phase. So we are technically still in the run phase, and you can see here also that we are sitting here above that red line, which is also a crucial support resistance flip line. We're sitting actually above it at $48,667. We're sitting above that. Oh, sorry, no, it's at $48,737.89. So we are now slightly under it, but yeah, since a minute or so. But yeah, I believe that we will stay above that line. So, and based on that we had here our lead-in phase, so where we had created this high and then created consecutive lower highs, like here, there. We got then the bump phase here to the downside in that rounding shape. And then when we came up again, we broke above the downwards trending line, came back, and that's the so-called throwback. And after that throwback, we were entering the run phase. So like I said on the other pattern that I showed you on the other chart, we are fighting here with this specific zone here to stay above $48,700, $49,000. And once we clear this zone, there's nothing stopping Bitcoin to go here higher. And I can also show that to you based on the VPVR. So, and that is the volume profile. So when you look here, the last longest bar here in the section is here at $49,250 approximately. And yeah, when we are breaking this, we will enter this void. Exactly what we did down here, there was also a void. So, and look what happened in this void. We had here this move here, quick move to the upside. It was super quick. It was here basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days in a row to the upside. So, and something similar I'm expecting once we are staying over and confirming $49,250 as support. We can then move here to the upside all the way up to $54,560 approximately. So that would be then the next bigger resistance cluster based on the volume profile. I also want to check quick what we are seeing here in Bitcoin in the EMA ribbon. So here you can also see that we are still getting supported from the EMA ribbon. So we came down here, tested it twice, and now are again a little bit away from the bottom. Love source, no. This indicator is not on Binance. You have to have native trading view and a paid version for it. A cup and handle, Victor, I don't know. It could be, but for me it doesn't look really like a cup and handle. Yeah, it could be a cup and handle, but actually I don't like this whole part here. It's going on for too long. Normally what you see, so when you see a handle, the handle would have been somewhere here. So here, that would have been the handle with the break to the upside. So, and yeah, that was basically completed already on the daily chart. So yeah. Now let me also show you here. You know, guys, sometimes you, if you're in doubt, you also have to zoom out. And when we are going here to the VLX chart in Bitcoin, and don't worry guys, I will do also some Ethereum in a second. Just let me finish up here with Bitcoin. And later on I will also go back again into Bitcoin. So we can see here that on the VLX chart, Bitcoin likes to come in every cycle always back to these parabolic curves when we are looking here at this. So Bitcoin always comes back and touches these parabolic curves until we are topping out and then actually breaking the parabolic curve to the downside. So, and then usually we are also entering a bear market, as you can see in the red box. So, and then we are entering again accumulation, reaccumulation here in yellow, and then we are starting a new bull trend. So, and we are definitely in a bull trend. Don't get fooled, guys. Don't let anyone tell you we are not in a bull trend or this is a huge bull trap. This is absolutely nonsense in my opinion. When you look at something like the BLX chart or the stock to flow model, everything is pointing to that we are in a huge bull market at the beginning of the next big bull market. So, and like I said, we have here also confirmation along this parabolic curve. We have there a touch point, we got here a touch point, and that was here last year in September. And then we got now another touch point here with the dump to $28,000 when we came from $64,000. And now from there we bounced up here again to the upside. So can it happen that we come back and test that line? Yes, definitely. At some point, potentially it can happen again, that we will come back and test this line. The only thing is we don't know when this will be. It could be that we are dumping then only to $60,000. It could be also that this happens when we are close to $100,000. So that is something that we just don't know for the time being. But usually we get multiple touch points along this parabolic curve, like I said, until we are topping out. So let's go back and let's see a quick what my trade is doing. So here you can see in my Bitcoin trade, I'm just over a Bitcoin in profit, $50,000, 55%. So it's really, really nice. And that's why I'm also not really caring about here being $2,000 in a loss in Cardano almost. And I'm still positive that this flips here into a positive result. Guys, don't forget, if you also want to trade on these platforms, Bybit and Phemex, you find the links for them, for both, in the pinned comment below, or in the description of the live stream actually. So if you want to support the channel, I don't take donations or something, you can just go there and sign up and get a deposit bonus and trade it on these platforms. So now I also want to have a look quick on Ethereum. I see that so many people were asking for Ethereum, and at the same time I will watch here a little bit again through the chat. Just give me a second. Okay, yeah, amazing. Bitcoin dumping, South Africa. AMCrypto, I don't think that we will go anytime soon into these areas. There's too much support above these levels right now, so I don't think before the next bear market that we see any of these levels. So now here in Ethereum, we are experiencing that Ethereum is getting here on the 30 minutes a correction. Now I want to look here also on some indicators to see when this actually gonna finish. Sorry guys, I have to reload the chart. The indicator is not working. So let's get back here to 30 minutes indicator. There we go. So yeah, so this dump is almost over in my opinion. So we can dump here for another 40 minutes. So here 9 minutes until this candle here is closing, and then maybe another candle, and then we are reaching the bottom of the stochastic RSI. And then we will most likely bounce to the upside here. And guys, also don't forget, if you are not subscribed to the channel and you like that I do from time to time these live streams, please click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I do these live streams or release a video. Middle East, thank you for saying hi to everyone. So here in Ethereum, I believe this dump is nothing severe. We could dump here all the way down to $3,182. That is definitely possible that we test this level again and then go to the upside. So that is a possibility. Let me look here on a higher time frame. So here on a 4-hourly time frame, you can see that Ethereum is still in good shape since we had broken here out of that broadening falling wedge here to the downside. So, and if you remember from my last video, guys, I had mentioned to you that when we're breaking out here to the upside out of these out of this pattern, that the target is all the way up here at the top of this pattern, which is at what is it here, $3,370 approximately. So I'm not concerned over this drop here right now in Ethereum because the target is still standing. The only problem that we are facing here, and you can see that here really good on these two candles, is that the red resistance block here is holding us down. So, and in eager to get here to the target of the falling broadening wedge, we have actually to get into that box. So, and that is also something that Ethereum is struggling right now with, and that's why we are also getting rejected. Kalishi and Wangpa, I hope I pronounce your name right. Yeah, no problem, no problem. That's why I'm here, guys. So yeah, so you see also here with this wick that is, yeah, there is some resistance coming in and pushing Ethereum down. But like I said, it is nothing severe. I can also have a look here on the stochastic RSI. Okay, here it's trending down, but if the 1 hourly actually, yeah, when a 1 hour bottoms out, then the 4 hour will also then turn up here a little bit again, like this here to the upside. So it's absolutely fine. So and let's see what we are forming here. Are we forming here something? Yeah, so you could argue we are forming here a small bull flag in Ethereum. So here you see an also, so if you put it to the breakout, that brings us actually even higher than the falling wedge target. So that would bring us all the way up here to, what is it, $3,465 approximately. So that would be the target here for Ethereum once we are breaking out of this pattern. So right now we see that Ethereum is dumping. It could be actually caused by the drop in Bitcoin. Let us actually here see a little bit more in detail what's happening in Bitcoin. Let's go to the 50 minutes chart. So here you can also see something really interesting when you look here on a smaller time frame like this. You see here how heavily Bitcoin is fighting with the top range of this support resistance flip. So but here we are reaching again the bottom of the stochastic RSI, so that, which means we are here in highly oversold conditions, and yeah, that most likely will change, and then we go here again to the upside, and we'll also see a bounce here in the price to the upside. And guys, it could be, it really could be that once we're turning up here on the 15 minutes, this could be the moment that we were waiting for to break above this resistance box. Listen again to it really closely. This could be the moment where we are breaking above the resistance box and we're actually staying above the resistance box. So that's why I definitely want to watch here the next 20 minutes on the 50 minutes chart to see what we are seeing here. I will even go here now in a much lower time frame, also in the 5 minutes. Yeah, there we are already at the bottom here of the stochastic RSI. So we will see here pretty soon a bounce to the upside. So in Ethereum we can do the same quick. I know you guys are really hungry for Ethereum. Let me go here to a 15 minutes chart. Landman, I will also have a look on the EMAs, on the MAs. Thank you for bringing it up. So here on the 50 minutes, also the same situation. We are already at the bottom. In 4 minutes, the next candidate opening should actually bring us here to a bounce. And that would also reflect here in the price action. Fabian, Vicencio, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. What's up on your end? Squiggle dots. Sorry, Tron is something that I'm not touching. Tron is for me one of the few shit coins that I don't like to look at. Any other coin, if it's not a real shit coin like Tron, no problem. But yeah, I'm absolutely no Tron fan. I'm sorry. So yeah, here in Ethereum, also when we are looking here now on a longer term outlook, here is also something interesting developing. So you can see here that Ethereum came down here all the way to the 0.65 on the extensions. So, and now touched here almost perfectly the 618. Let me remove here these lines. Look here how beautiful that looked. That's why we got rejected at this level. So because we dipped here into some liquidity and then we got rejected. So, but if Ethereum comes here back up and then clears now the 0.618 and the 0.65, so the golden ratio, then we most likely will then also come back here to the all-time high of $4,391. And now look at this, guys, where the next target is. The 1.618 is $6,000. So it's almost double from where we are right now. Yeah, so that is something that I would definitely keep an eye on. So, but yeah, obviously we should not praise the evening too fast here. We first have to get through the 0.618 before we can here substantially move higher. And we should not forget that also a big resistance zone is here at this 0.786 level. So I want to go here quick again into the chat and also take a sip on my water for a second. So just hang in there for a second. Jay Hoffman, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I really enjoy this live stream. It's the first time that I'm doing it, but I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, some Theta. No, I don't hold any Dogecoin. That is also one of the coins that I definitely not touch. Ethereum better than Bitcoin? No, in my opinion, it's not better. But it can outperform Bitcoin in percentage terms. That is something else, but it is, in my opinion, not better than Bitcoin. Later do another TA. Yeah, don't worry. As long as the live stream is going, I will always go back and forth between the charts. Guys, there's also still a time, actually I saw this today, there is an extension, here for the trading series on Bybit. So when you are going here to the Bybit website and you go here to WSOT, you can still sign up here to join my troop. So if you enter here, AMCrypto, then you see here where right now 38 people. I actually did not refresh the site since I was here last time. So let's see if it's still the same. AMCrypto, yeah, still 38 people. So until the 4th of September, you have time still to join here, and you can also claim then a deposit bonus. That is the condition to be, to get a deposit bonus to take part here in this trading competition. Then let's have also a look here on Cardano. So I just don't see where my Cardano chart is. So, but let's get here a Cardano chart. I'll just take a fresh one. Mark J, that's something that I'm gonna get into now, what I think where Cardano will go until the 12th of September. Yeah, that's a weekly chart. I just wanted to say that looks really nice. Okay, here we are now going down on the 12 hours chart a little bit. So let's have a look at the volume here. So it's declining volume. So we can see that here clearly that the volume is overall declining. So which is, in my opinion, yeah, I don't know. So declining volume with rising price is normally something that I don't like so much. Let's have a look here on the 4 hours, how we're looking there. So here we have at least a certain level of volume that we are holding here more or less while we are going up. So that's the bare minimum what I like to see when I look on an uptrend, that we at least hold a certain amount of volume here. So and that's the case. So we have here some spikes. So every time we're here, for example, this whole move was supported by here this huge volume candle. So that is exactly what I want to see when we are going up here. So now in this kind of sideways move that we're having here, there's not much volume coming in. So we are actually on declining volume, which is an indication that we will most likely see here some sort of a move either to the downside or to the upside. So there is a bigger move looming in the dark right now. based on declining volume, you can never tell if it's to the upside or to the downside. You need other indicators to determine where we are actually going. Thank you, Abdullah, for the $1. Yeah, but guys, you really don't need to donate any kind of money. I'm really well off when it comes to that. Yeah, I really don't need your money, guys. Better you give it to charity or to some some other help organizations than giving it to me. But I will answer your question. What to buy with 50k USD? So I cannot tell what you should do, but if I would have 50k, I would most likely diversify my trading portfolio with 50k. So I would put probably 70% into Bitcoin, and I would then spread the other 30% that I have left across other coins like Ethereum, Cardano, potentially Solana, yeah, and some other coins in that kind of region. Churchman, I have right now my passport sent away for a visa that I need, so also for traveling with Chris. So, and once I get my passport back, which should be by next week Friday or the week after that Monday, so basically not the next Monday, the Monday after that, I should get my passport back. Then I join Chris and all the others that are right now already in Dubai. I should have been on the plane with him now on Friday to go with him to Dubai. He asked me if I want to join with Moritz to be on this plane, but yeah, unfortunately I couldn't because I had to send my passport away to get this visa. Otherwise I would have been already with him right now in Dubai. He was not happy about it. I told him last week Monday that no, he asked me last week Monday, so basically this week's Monday, if I would join, but I told him I don't know because I have to wait for my passport. And then on Tuesday, I told him, no, sorry, I'm not coming to where you are right now, so I cannot travel with you on the Friday to Dubai. So yeah, he was not happy about it, but yeah, it is what it is. So, but I'm joining him soon. So yeah, let's get back here into the chart. So here in Cardano, we could here also, that could be actually a small cup and handle here on the 4-hourly chart. When I look at this, so we have here, look at this. That looks like a really nice cup and handle here on Cardano. Trade per lock, I might actually do this. So I will think about it. I will think about it. If there is coming a decent amount together, let's say $1,000, $2,000 at some point, so that it's worth trading, then why not? Why not? Yeah, that is actually a good idea. I would actually invest that into some of the schools that Chris and the others are building in Mexico. So yeah, here the cup and handle. When we have a look at this, so a cup and handle is here like this. You measure the target for it. So from the top of the cup to the bottom of the cup, and then you put it to the potential breakout point, and look at this. This would bring us to over $3 to $3.17. And now I want to show you something else from the all-time high. Let me keep this. Just let me get here rid of the stochastic RSI. So and that is here with the help again from the Fibonacci extension levels. Something up. Yeah. So, and then I need a 12-hourly chart. Yeah, from here. So when we're taking it from the last top to the last low point that we had, and that was also something that I mentioned the last time in my videos like this, that, so now I have to delete this here. Oops, that was the wrong thing. So here, look how perfectly we came back here to the 1 on the Fibonacci levels, and then got actually the bounce here to the upside. I wished I would have earlier traded Cardano because I had seen this, and I had also mentioned in my video that exactly this will play out. And unfortunately, I was not able to take a trade there. I wished I really had taken that trade, but it's fine. I'm now in another trade. Then we'll go to the upside. So, but what I wanted to say is, let me turn on here also the 1.618 and the other ratio that I need here. So here, then we make the 1.65 out of it. We make it also yellow. So I believe that this here will be the next target once we're breaking $3 for Cardano. We will go here to the golden ratio at 1.618 at 1.65, and that could be actually also target for the 12th of September, that we are going to the golden ratio all the way up here to $3.39, $3.43 approximately. So, and that is also a level where I'm looking at to take profits with my trade. I hold also some Cardano long-term. These long-term holds I will not sell that easily. I'm holding on to them. But the trade that I have, I will definitely take some profits once we are getting here into this region. Trade Pollock, yeah, thank you for your donation. Yeah, I will definitely keep it up. Thank you very much for that. So now, when we're looking at this here, like I said, we could potentially form here a cup and handle, but here on the 12-hourly chart, maybe we see it clearer on the 8-hourly chart. I normally don't like to do this, to go here into such time frames. Let's see, a 4-hourly. 4-hourly does the same. So here on the 4-hourly, we can see also here we are Wing out right now in Cardano. So here also we can draw the line more or less like this. So we had here also the break already above it. So but I don't think that we hit the technical target yet. No. So there's still room to go a little bit higher. So, but we're almost there. So it's at $3.05 where we are, $3.04. That would be the technical target of the W for Cardano. So what I would like to see is once we're getting over $3, then we are starting also to go here sideways to confirm that level as support and then see another move here to the upside. So that is what I think is gonna playing out here in Cardano. So let's see, let's have here a quick look at some questions again, guys. What's going on here in the chat? Highest price for ADA this year, I think it could be past $6. Volume so low. Okay, let me try to turn it up here a little bit. Up. So is it now louder? Let me know if now the sound is louder a little bit. So let me see some other questions. VPN, yeah, UK phone number, PrimeXBT. Okay. Yeah, JT, you are right. Yeah, already $6. Yeah, that's amazing. JC, yeah, you can just follow the trades that I usually share on my Twitter account or in my Telegram group. Guys, if you're not part of my Telegram group, you can just go also again to the video description or on any of my videos on the pinned comment below. There's a link to my Telegram group. If you're not in my Telegram group, you can join the Telegram group absolutely for free. I'm not charging for my Telegram group. It's a free group. So, and there I always post in this group first when I have released a new video or do a live stream. Everybody in my Telegram group was aware of that I do a live stream before I actually started the live stream. So I told them like 4 hours ahead that I'm planning to do a live stream. So let me get back here into the charts. And let's see what Bitcoin is doing here again. I also want to see what's happening. Yeah, so here you see what I meant on the 50 minutes. We are starting to flatten out here on the bottom, which is also usually a strong sign that we will get here a bounce really soon. So you see here 3 minutes are left for this candle, so I want to watch this now a little bit. These last 3 minutes, what's actually happening here. But I reckon that we will get the next candle actually will be a green candle to the upside, because these flat lines here on the bottom, they are not lasting really long. So we can go back here a little bit. So here we had a section like this. When you look at this, so that was more or less here, this block. So, and when we look from the time, how long it lasted, from 2:45, so that was 3 hours, and then we started to go sideways here. So that would be, for me in Bitcoin, already good enough if the next candle that opens here in 2 minutes is initiating, that we start to go sideways here, but yeah, preferably sideways up with something that I would be looking at. Diesel, I like to take around 25 to 30% on profit on my trades. When I take the first time profit, I normally try to take out my initial investment with the first take profit that I take on my trades. So because afterwards the trade is absolutely risk-free, you know. So and then I can, I don't need to care anymore that much about in that trade if I lose it or not, because it's free money, you know. So it's absolutely free money, and the goal is always to take out your initial investment as soon as you can out of your trade. Obviously, you should be massively into profits before you are taking out your initial investment, because otherwise you take away the margin, and then you are sitting there with a closed trade or almost closed trade. Ranger, it's not that close to the golden ratio with $3.25, but yeah, it is not far away anymore. So here the last minute on the 50 minutes chart. Let's also see what the EMA ribbons are doing here. So that is that is actually not something that I like to see here. So here on the EMA ribbons, we are actually starting a downtrend right now. So Bitcoin has to come up here back above the ribbon quite quickly from to stop this to flip completely. We also have seen this several times in the past, where we are getting these flips of the ribbon in one moment and then come back above the next moment. So when you look here at this section, that we got something like this. So I hope we will see something like this. So, and this was also not taking that long, you know, so that took more or less 3 hours to flip here again above the ribbon. So now let me have a look here at something. So if we're talking about 3 hours, that could also coincide with the next move to the upside in Bitcoin. So we are seeing here right now on the 1 hourly chart that Bitcoin is testing potentially the bottom of the ribbon, so which is always a healthy sign, as long as it's only a test of the bottom, and then we are experiencing a bounce from there to the upside. Gartley pattern, Mayatello, I will be honest, I don't know what the Gartley pattern is. Maybe it has another name that I know it under that name, but Gartley pattern doesn't tell me anything right now. A briefer weekend pull upward next week. Diluca, Sam, no, I think Bitcoin had already its big briefer when we came down from $50,000 here all the way down to 48,255. We went actually lower than that, right? When we got here to 50,000, that was, So we came here all the way down to, I just want to say, we came all the way down to 46,300. I think that was already our briefer in Bitcoin. And that's why we see here this new established uptrend right now. You know, so if I take the EMA ribbon away, so we can clearly see that Bitcoin is here in an uptrend, you know. So so how, if you don't know that we're in an uptrend, is really easy to identify, and that is when you take here the lowest candle, which is here there, and when we overall creating not a candle that is going under this lower low here that we created here, this local lower low. So, and the other lows are always above that, you know, so like here, here, this one here now. So they're all above it. So, and then at the same time, in the best case scenario, to confirm an uptrend, you also want to have higher highs. So here we have a high, there we have a high, here we have a high, there we have a high. So here we had another high and also there, but now we are printing lower highs, but getting still higher lows. So it is not an optimal setup that we are seeing, but it is still, in my opinion, more leaning to the bullish side than to the bearish side. So yeah, so here this is the, so let's go back into 50 minutes. And guys, did I not tell you? Didn't I just tell you like 2 minutes ago, the next candle will be green? There you have it, guys. We are moving here to the upside. Once again, we are getting here a pinch from the stochastic RSI to the upside, exactly as I had just mentioned it to you guys basically 3 minutes ago. So now the question is, how high will this candle go? We're already at $48,663. It could be that we are coming here all the way up to test here again the top of the box. But like I said, guys, what I want to see now is in the next, let's say 2 hours, I definitely want to see that Bitcoin comes here up and actually stays above that box. So because we only need to stay there with a 4-hourly close for like 2 consecutive candles to confirm this here as support. And then we see another leg to the upside in direction of 50K. Ted, yeah, thank you really much. Ted Cullerton, it's the stochastic RSI. So you can see it also here. There is written stock RSI. If you search for stochastic RSI, then you're gonna find it. Oh, New Zealand, Sweet FA. Oh, that's really, really far away. I've never been there, but I would like to actually come to New Zealand one day. Ben Handawi, I would not trade with a crypto broker. I would deal directly with an exchange, not with a broker. So use Binance if it's available in your country. Or you can use my Bybit link or Phemex if you are able to trade in your country with one of these websites. If you want to play futures, then you can go here, like I said, either to Phemex or you can go here to Bybit and trade on these platforms futures. They have also a broad range of coins that you can trade, especially when you go here to the USDT pairs. There you see they have quite a lot coins here on Bybit that you can actually trade. Sorry guys. So here's also something on the 30 minutes what I see right now on the Bitcoin chart. Let's jump here into the 30 minutes. There also you see we are right now getting already a green candle. So this could actually be the second candle of a Morningstar pattern. So a Morningstar pattern is when you have here one candle pushing down to the downside, then you get a candle with a candlestick to the up and to the downside and a small sandwiched body, what we are seeing exactly right now. So in the 9 minutes this candle is closing, and then you get the next candle pushing to the upside. And if it gets at least to the level of the first red candle or above, then this Morningstar pattern is confirmed if the third candle closes like that, and then we get another push also to the upside. If we are getting this candle, then you will see it will happen exactly as I predicted. So yeah, so here on the 50 minutes, that is really, really nice to see here that we are experiencing this push here. So let us go here back to Ethereum, because I know some of you guys are still waiting for Ethereum. Oh, Jamaica! Wow, I wished I would be in Jamaica right now. That's amazing. I actually, you say visiting? Yeah, I will definitely come and visit Jamaica at some point. Definitely. I have to go there. So also here in Ethereum, when I go here to the 50 minutes, you see there we are getting the pattern that I'm talking about right now. What I'm waiting for in Bitcoin. So here you see this is a Morningstar pattern that we are forming here right now. So we have 8 minutes to confirm this pattern. So if this candle stays like that, this candle right now has only to stay like this to confirm that pattern, and the next candle will then push here to the upside. So that then we can also watch here. I will come back in 8-9 minutes to have a look here if we actually continue to push it to the upside. But based on stochastic RSI, I would definitely say yes. Let's have some look on the volume. Yeah, you see we got also here good volume for this pattern to be confirmed. So the bulls were fighting hard to actually create this candle the way it is to finish this pattern. So there's a high probability that we will see this pattern closing like it is here right now, and then push here further to the upside. So, and yeah, my target would be again this resistance zone here, and from there we have to see if Ethereum this time can manage to break in and get into higher levels. That's something that I cannot tell for now for sure, but I'm pretty certain that we will come up here and test this resistance zone. So let's maybe get back here. So then, guys, you should also be aware of Ethereum's hard fork. You know, so when we are looking here on the weekly on Ethereum, that's also something that we can do quick to have a deeper look here on the weekly. Let me just remove here the Fibonacci level to make a little bit less chaos on the chart. So here I believe, because of our resistance zones here that we are facing in Ethereum, we can see here a little bit more sideways action in the next 2 weeks before we see here a strong move to the upside. So now let me explain you why that would be actually good for Ethereum. What will happen at the same time is, while Ethereum goes sideways here in this section, the stochastic RSI, which is a momentum indicator, would most likely then cool down and gear up for a bigger move in Ethereum. So, and once Ethereum is ready and getting out of the sideways move here and starts moving to the upside with a cooled down RSI, that gives the price much more room to the upside, and that could be actually then also the moment where we see Ethereum breaking over $4,000 again, and also past the prior all-time high that we have. So these things are things that I'm actually watching and always thinking about. You have to be always 2-3 steps ahead everyone else in the way of thinking. Always think outside the box. What other people most likely are not getting at for the moment. And that is something that I'm also watching all the time on Bitcoin. So I know there were some people asking if I could do some other coins. Sri Lanka, Diluka Sam. I was close by. I was not in Sri Lanka, but I was already on the Philippines. I was in Singapore. I was in Thailand. So I was always around your island, but never on your island in Sri Lanka. Maldives is also a place where I was. So now let's get here back into Cardano real quick. Let's also have here a look on the lower time frames for a second. Here you can see, oops, sorry guys. Here you see the same happening like in Ethereum. No, actually it's different. It's different what we're seeing here right now unfolding. So here in Cardano, what we have seen here right now on the 15 minutes, these two candles, that's called a tweezer bottom. That is a local bottom indication for, it is a bottoming pattern. So in this case, it could be a local bottom indication. That's why we got here the move to the upside right now and pushing here higher. And here we also see why we are not moving higher. We have here this downwards trending channel, and the upper end of the channel here is acting as strong resistance. And that is exactly where I had my entry. And we have here to break above this level to move here in the direction of $3 and also to get my trade into profit. Like I said, I will not close my trade. If we're breaking out of this channel here to the downside, the only thing that would happen would be that my other order gets filled here at $2.75, and then my liquidation price would probably go down to like $2.50 or something. So way lower. So when we look at this, so it would go approximately down, to the last all-time high. So, but we tested the all-time high here already multiple times. So it's unlikely that we would get now here a dump all the way down to the last prior all-time high that we had before we created here this new one at $2.95 it was. Yes. So I don't believe that this is something that we will see here in the near future in Cardano. It's my opinion, with the hard fork and everything coming up in September, more likely that we will break out of this pattern, back test it as support, and then actually move here into higher levels. Let me get here quick into some questions again. Victor, yes, I was in Romania, but that was just I was just in the airport, you know, so I did not leave the airport when I was there. But yeah, I definitely want to come again to Romania and then visit the countryside. Diaz, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, about the blockchain split in Ethereum. I've just read a little bit on the sideline about it, so I don't know much about it. I don't know in what they are now splitting, but I don't think that is a problem in for the long term for Ethereum overall. It could be also that these miners now later still upgrading to the network that they should upgrade to. So that is always possible that they just hop on later, you know. So it is nowhere written in stone that they cannot do the software upgrade later for the network that they should operate on. So yeah, that is an option that they may be holding open for themselves right now. So, and they are also in Bitcoin. I see Bitcoin jumping here to the upside. We are again here at $48,700 and a minute away from the next candle close. So let me take here a sip again on my water. Oh guys, talking almost without a break. It's not that easy. So I also, for the people that have just joined, show one more time that I'm really trading over $1 million across different coins. So here you see on Phemex, my Phemex trade, $5,806 in position, in Bitcoin position, is right now over a Bitcoin in profit, 55% more or less, $48,700. Then I have here a Cardano position with $100,000 that is right now in a slight loss here at $1,600 in a loss. But yeah, I'm not concerned that this turns around. That's why I keep the position open. And then on Bybit, I have another $485,000, which brings us in total to $1.2 million worth in contracts. And here I'm also $5,000 in minus. But yeah, it's just $5,000. It's not that much. It's just 10%. And this is actually also a high leverage trade. No, sorry, this one not. So this is a 10x. So it's not that high leverage. So which is fine. I'm not concerned about this. And you should also not forget this trade. I had mentioned that on one of the other videos. This is a trade that I actually have opened with profits. You know, so this one Bitcoin is pure profit. If I lose it, it's not the end of the world for me. So let's have a quick look here again in the questions. Yes, Edward, you are absolutely right. We have to get above that level to be able to push to $52,000. And do not forget, we have also this resistance zone exactly sitting there. You know, so you are talking about the top of this resistance zone that we are having here. So we obviously have to break first into the box here at $51,000 approximately, $51,100 to be able to move here all the way up to $53,000. So that is the next higher target that I'm actually looking at in Bitcoin. Once we are breaking out of this green zone here, and this gets also tighter and tighter. Once we are breaking here to the upside and flipping this, then the top of the box into support, that's the next level that I'm targeting, is then the lower end of the next resistance zone here at $51,000. And there I might take on my Phemex trade then some profits. Dilly Kusam, I'm not doing a specific video when you should exit trades. So what I say, so you have just heard, so where I potentially take profits here. So, and if you just follow what I'm personally doing, then you have also your exit targets. Oh, I just see Andy is here from Bitconsensus. Yeah, nice to see you, Andy. Yeah, you should also go and check Andy's channel. Sometimes me and Alex we do some Andy and me do some collabs, not Alex and me, obviously. So Andy and me we are doing from time to time some collabs. He has an amazing channel, so you should definitely go and check him out. So yes, Ranger, you're absolutely right. It's affecting only nodes and not the price action. So that's why I'm not concerned about it, when it comes to the price. I just did not want to get too technical here because I know not everybody is a developer, not everybody understands how these networks are working. And that's why I don't want to get too technical here in these kind of things. So let me have here again a smaller look here into the 50 minutes. So why is this kind of red? Let's see what happens on the 5 minutes. So here on the 5 minutes, so here we have now another level to watch. It's on the 5 minutes. So it's not that significant because it's the 5 minutes chart in Bitcoin. But here is some resistance in this level at $48,740 approximately. That is, so when we look here, there was resistance, resistance, resistance. Then we broke here above it, also above the box, but then came all the way back. It did not hold as support. It was basically directly giving in. And then it flipped directly into resistance again, as we can see here. So like I said, this can still go on for 3 hours approximately before we see here an attempt again to go here to the top of the box. Victor, I started trading 5 years ago, and the reason was so now I have to give you a little bit context to it why I got into trading. So I had a Bitcoin exchange running. One of my roommates was exchanging at the time, and I was asking him just what are you doing? I see you all the time sitting on the couch and basically doing nothing and making still money. So something is off, So you do some shady things, or what's happening? Then he told me he's into Bitcoin. I knew Bitcoin at the time already. That was 2015, and then he explained what he's doing, and then I went into the same business. I also started then exchanging Bitcoin, and then I understood, okay, I can also trade Bitcoin. I cannot just exchange it. I can also trade with it. And then I started to get interested also in trading, which was absolutely, I wasn't interested by the farthest imagination into trading at the point. I saw my dad as a small kid watching the news, and also the ticker for companies like Apple and stuff like that, and that for their shares and equities in the stocks market and the stocks. So I was absolutely not into it. It was super boring for me to watch. But that was one reason why I was not getting into trading for a long time, because that was a really turn off for me, because of my childhood experience watching with my dad the stocks market, every time when he came back from home, and I was only able to watch with him. So but when I got into trading, I almost got addicted to it, So the reason that I got into trading was that I was exchanging, and then I just wanted to leverage a little bit more the money that I was making with the exchange. So and then I started with a small amount. I don't really remember with how much I started. I started with like 500 euros. So because I'm originally from Germany, we have euro there, but I was living then in Paris already. So I started with like 500 euro, 1,000 euro. I cannot really remember, So it was kind of like that amount that I started with, and then later on down the line, it went into much bigger amounts. Roy C, yes, I was scalp trading for a while, but it is for me just too time consuming. I like to trade on bigger swings right now than scalp trading, But you can definitely make some good money on scalp trading. It is just really time consuming. So then Yeah, once again, guys, I just want to mention that I am really happy for each and every one that is here on this live stream right now. We have 208 people. It would be really amazing if we can get it like to 300, 400 people. I will maybe stay on here for another 10-15 minutes before I will go somewhere else. So, but yeah, for each and every one that is here right now on this live stream, I really appreciate you, and I thank you so much. To each and every one of you that is watching right now this live stream here and following my TA, you know. So even if I'm not that huge on YouTube yet, it's amazing to see over 200 people on this live stream for me. So now let's get back here into some TA. I actually want to have a look on the Bitcoin dominance, because that is something that I did not have a look at all. So here Cardano is right now pumping again on the 15 minutes. Let's have a quick look why this is happening. Oh yeah, so here we got the pinch on stochastic RSI to the upside, which is nice. So is there also some volume coming in? Not yet, it's still declining volume on the 15 minutes. So that is not so nice to see. Let's see what's happening on the 1 hour. Oh yes, that looks good. So if we continue to push here, you will see it in the stochastic. The blue line will here turn around and pinch to the upside. The higher this candle is now pushing. So we could get here pretty soon a buy signal. The buy signal would occur when the blue line gets over the red line. And then we have here a buy signal, and that would then catapult the price even higher. Landman, no, I will not come back later for some other TA. I will do tomorrow a regular video as I usually do, and there I will give then again some TA for you guys. Yeah, you are welcome, Meebil. I think that's how I should pronounce your name, with the 3 in your name. Jim B, I will. Yeah, I can explain really quick what long and short means. So if the price goes up, then you're basically long on an asset, you know. So the price is in an uptrend, so you can then go so-called long because you're betting on that the price continues to go to the upside. So, and that's why it's called long. And short is when the price is going down and you bet against the market. And so, for example, the price goes up right now, but you believe that the price is in the immediate short term turning around and going down. Then you can put, place a so-called bet that the price is actually then going to the downside, and then you are shorting the price, you know. Or the price is already entering a downtrend and is going lower. Then you can also short an asset, you know, so that it's actually going further down, and that's why it's called shorting, you know. So just to clarify that for you. Market Cipher, I can not say anything about Market Cipher. I'm not using Market Cipher. I have never used it, so I cannot really answer that question. I have to try that indicator first before I can say anything. So, but I really like here that push right now in Cardano here to the upside. So we could come back, we could come up here all the way up to this downwards trending resistance line from this channel. So which would sit at $2.85. So that is something that I also will keep my eye on. Actually, let's put an alarm there at that level. At alarm $2.85 up. So $2.85. So now we can go into some other coins because we will get notified with the alarm when we are breaking into this level. So actually, let me make it a little bit higher. Yes. Save the change. So there we go. So now I want to go quick into the Bitcoin dominance. So here, so there we don't need a stochastic RSI. So I will switch that over into the weekly and the daily. So, what was that? So let's have a look what's happening here. No, it was a little bit earlier than that. Oh, sorry guys. So, where did we had? I think it was kind of like this. No, how did I draw this last time? Okay, it doesn't matter. I have to go normally to other chart for this, but we let it be. So here the Bitcoin dominance is going actually sideways right now. So, and in the Bitcoin dominance there is a crucial level to watch, and that is actually the 44.9 level. So here you can see why this level is so crucial for the Bitcoin dominance. So here you can see we bounced off it and then we broke under it and got a really nice pump in most in the altcoins, and then we got here at the 40% level a push again all the way up above that level, and then here broke under it again, resistance, support, and then here support, and then we broke down, and here this whole section we are now under this level. So, and I reckon that we will see here pretty soon, because we are already for a long time under this line, we will see another leg to the downside, which will lead to a massive run in altcoins that not only me but also other well-known analysts are seeing right now. You know, so we just need to look at another friend of mine, Carl from the Moon. He's absolutely agreeing that that we are entering here in a phase where we will see a lot more bullish momentum in altcoins, and also some other well-known technical analysts are seeing the same. You know, so there are levels that you definitely should watch here. There's one, I think it's 44.6 or 718. So you can actually pull it up here a little bit to like 41. Yeah. So that is another crucial level to watch. And then I know from memory, I think the lowest in the last bull cycle was here like at 35 or something, in that kind of region. There was the low point. So, and I believe that in this ongoing alt season, in my opinion, the alt season just started with breaking here another time under this 44% level here. Once we see here the first bigger move to the downside in direction of 40%, that will be the ignition moment, in my opinion, for the upcoming alt season that everybody is waiting for. It could be literally every day happening that we see this. So, and yeah, I keep my eyes sharp and peeled for that moment when this is happening. So, because it could happen, there is a high probability that we will actually break the prior all-time low for the Bitcoin dominance and actually go lower than 35%. So it could be that we come all the way down to 30% or even break lower than this. So, and that would be incredible. If we would go lower than 30%, you can imagine what kind of gains we can make here in the next coming weeks and months in altcoins. So I have also a big chunk of my money in altcoins that I'm betting on in this upcoming altcoin season. So, and that is definitely Cardano is one of them. Also Ethereum is one of them where I'm betting on. So let me see here some questions again. Jim, I already explained what I see here in Cardano. I would go one more time back here into Cardano. I will show it for the guys that have maybe joined too late. Roderick, your question I will take away really quick first while I'm setting up here. So I think you can get into leverage, not you should, you can get into leverage once you are having more profitable trades on spot than you're losing trades, and you obviously should also make profits. You know, so if you are a profitable spot trader, so that means you win over 55% of your trades in general with profit, then you can try leverage trading. If you are not profitable on spot, and that is something that you should now really listen to, guys, I speak from experience. If you are not a really good spot trader and you think you can do better on futures, guys, believe me, you won't. You would just lose your livelihood playing futures if you don't know how to stay profitable already on spot. If you lose money on spot, I can almost with high certainty guarantee you will not be profitable on the futures. Appreciate you. Maybe I will do that in the future. So just for the people that have missed it, where I explained my target for Cardano, I believe here for Cardano the next logical target when we are breaking $3 would be here the 1.618 extension on the Fibonacci extensions, and the 1.65, which is then here the golden ratio between $3.39 and $3.43 approximately. That is the next target for me personally, for at least for my leverage trade. But for my spot trade, I have a way higher target. It could, I don't know. So the next target for my spot trade is around $6-7 that I have in mind for the end of this year. But it is also possible that we already get there before September. So we have seen now here in Cardano how fast we actually went here to almost $3 from $1.40. So we did this in more or less 2 weeks. So we have another 2 weeks until we have the 12th of September. So the price could technically double again, and that would bring us close to $6. So yeah, we will see what's going to happen. So, but yeah, my more, let's say, realistic and humble target is around the golden ratio here, where I will definitely take profits on my leverage trade. But my spot trade, I will actually leave open until we hit at least $6. I don't care if it's this year or next year. That really doesn't matter for me. Yeah, but that's where I am betting on. So I will read again through some questions here and answer some questions from you guys. Nikki from South Africa. Oh, lekker. For all your South Africans out there. Solana target. I don't have a target on Solana because I literally have no time to look that much into other projects right now. XRP is a coin that I also don't like to trade. Yeah, Pasana. I'm bullish on Ethereum, definitely. I was going here several times during this live stream over Ethereum. Billy, yeah, thank you really much for that. I try to keep my ego where it belongs. No, Jared, you're not late. So, guys, remember, if you also want to leverage here on platforms like Phemex and Bybit, you can always go to my video description. So here in every video that I have, you can go down here to the pinned comment, and there you find all my links for the exchanges that I'm actually using. So here my affiliation links. So yeah, there are some bonuses right now that you can claim for a limited amount of time. Here on Bybit it's $3,650 if you join the trading competition, and on Phemex it's $2,000. Yeah, so, and you only have to deposit. You don't have to trade with the money that you deposit, just need to deposit. And then you can trade just with the free deposit bonus that you actually receive. So here in Bitcoin on the 15 minutes, let's have a look here. Oh, we're looking on the 30 minutes. Yeah, here still another 9 minutes. So you can see here again, this candle came all the way up to $48,739 and got rejected to the downside. So yeah, we definitely have to flip this level if we want to attack here the top of this box here, and only then we will see another attempt to break above it and flip this into support. So yeah, we have to be a little bit more patient. Yeah, come on, Bitcoin, you can do it. You can do it. Okay. Yeah, I also see the viewers that are here going down. So yeah, I will go one more time over Ethereum, just one more time. But I will also try to find something else so that the guys that are already here for a while on the stream have something else to see on Ethereum. So let me have a quick look here. Actually, let's play around here with the moving averages a little bit. So I want to have here the simple moving average. I need 2 of them. So let's see what's going on with the moving averages. So I need the 50, and then we also go for the 200. So then we just change the style a little bit. It's here and thick, as thick as we can do it. So here the same, orange. So there we go. Whoop. So now we take the daily. Oh wow, I did not even see this. This is amazing. So there you go, guys. We got here a golden cross on Ethereum, and that was initiating here this whole upwards move. I did not even see this. So yeah, the 50 is right now here at $2,650. So technically we could see here Ethereum coming down at some point to test the 50 again and then get a bounce to the upside. But I reckon that will not happen that quick in the near future. I don't see this happening. So I believe more that with the 50 will here trend higher, and then when we are getting over the $3,000 on the 50, then we see most likely that the Ethereum price will come and test this around the $3,000 level, and then actually continue into higher levels. But I think we will see first higher levels before this is going to happen. I think we will see that on the retrace on the way down, that we might test the 50. So also on Bitcoin, I want to have a quick look at this. No, not on 30 minutes, on the daily. Did we had our cross already? No. So here's also something. I was watching that already for quite a while. We are getting also closer and closer to get here a cross of the 200 and the 50. So this will take here maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, that will go into middle to end of September, before we see here actually the golden cross happening. So if we keep this angle up here, this trajectory of the 50, then we could hit it by the middle of September, the 200 that we cross here, and then we get a golden cross. And guys, really, I don't have to explain you what's going to happen when we get a golden cross, or do I really have to explain it to you guys? I think everybody knows what's going to happen, you know. So we will get a huge move in Bitcoin to the upside once we get a golden cross. So, and this is a long-lasting golden cross normally. When we get it on the daily, it lasts for a couple of months, that golden cross, before we getting another death cross. So, and that is actually another reason why I'm so bullish right now on Bitcoin, because we are getting closer and closer to this golden cross. And once we're getting the golden cross, once it's in, it's game over. Bitcoin is then creating a new all-time high, most probably this year. So we will most likely see a new all-time high in Bitcoin this year, because these are things that I'm actually watching. Nelson, how do you recommend to learn TA really well? To be honest, Nelson, I learned it all on YouTube, and what I did not learn on YouTube, I was researching online, like patterns and stuff like that. There are a lot of really good websites where you can well explained patterns for any kind of trading, you know, for stocks trading, for all sorts of trading. So, and that were kind of the resources that I used, and also some books, Google and YouTube. That was where I learned everything from. So yeah, so here the golden cross on the daily chart is something that I'm looking out for. Let's see it here on the 4-hourly chart. So we got here a golden cross all the way down here on the 28th of July, and since then we are more or less staying above the 50. So we're seeing here sometimes playing jumping rope, like here and also there. Oh, sorry guys. So here in this section and also here. but now we are staying again above the 50. So, but here also with the 50, what you can see is we're getting supported by the 50, but we are also close to the resistance box. So let me remove also this here that you can see it clearer. So we are literally sitting on the 50 here right now. So, and we are getting here sandwiched from the resistance that comes in at $48,730 approximately, and the 50, there the price gets sandwiched right now, and we will see here soon a move either to the upside or to the downside. And when we are breaking under the 50 and we stay under the 50, that would be a really bad sign for Bitcoin. So, but yeah, for now I don't believe that we will actually see that playing out. So what's another question? Error. So guys, don't worry, I'm just reading here through the questions, through the chat really quick. Oh, Lethal Games, thank you really much for that. Elia, yes, I will now do more live events. I might do it weekly, but normally I will do it whenever I feel like it, or I don't have actually time to do a video or edit a video myself, you know. So then I will do a live video, because it's just more convenient, because the live video I can just later on upload it on YouTube, you know, so then I don't have to edit anything on it. So yeah, so we are still here testing the 50 in Bitcoin right now. Let's go back here to actually some on-chain data. So here we have the hash ribbon. No, I want to look on the outflow total. So here's also something really interesting, guys, that what I want to show you. So here on Glassnode, you can see resolution, yeah. Sorry guys, so what you can see is that we had here the highest peak of outflows on the 28th of July since here in May, where we had the peak also in price. So you see it was coinciding more or less with the price. And then this year was the third highest outflow of Bitcoins out of exchanges. So, and you guys you have to understand, there is a supply shock right now happening in Bitcoin. So that means exchanges running out of Bitcoins that they can sell. So they try to get their hands on also on Bitcoins as much as they can, so that they stay liquid and can provide everyone that was wants actually to trade Bitcoin or to buy Bitcoin to be able to do this, you know. So if the amount of Bitcoins is continuing to significantly decrease on exchanges, at some point they will run out of coins, because everybody has bought them up and put them into cold storage or on a software solution, and then also the price has to go up at the same time, because this is how supply and demand works, you know. So if there is a higher supply than demand, then the price normally goes down to average that out. And when it is the other way around, then things are getting more expensive because they are harder to get, you know. So, and this is something that we are experiencing here already in Bitcoin since the last halving, that the price is going up and the coins are flowing out of exchanges. And yeah, because of that, that is definitely a factor why the price is going up. So guys, I'm now here 1.5 hours on this stream. I think this is a wrap for today. So it was really nice to have here the first live stream with you guys. Like I said, let me put the camera back on. If you enjoyed this stream and you like my content, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, so that you get notified whenever I do a live stream. If you want to support the channel, please, you don't need to give me any donations. If you're trading, then you can also, if you're leverage trading, then you can also leverage trade in any case on Phemex or on Bybit. If you want to support the channel and use my affiliation links, you find them in the description of every video or in the pinned comment below. That is a way how you can support me for the free content that I'm pushing here on a daily basis for you guys. But yeah, donations, I really don't need any kind of donations, guys. So yeah, it's a wrap for today. Thank you everyone that was here. I will just look here again really quick in some in the chat. So some really quick shout outs here: Marius, Marlon, JR, Charles von den Berg, Love Sauce, Robert, Edward, Meeble, Josh Brown. Yeah, thank you for everyone that was here. Marlon, no, I don't have any courses, but I'm planning to reopen my one-on-one mentorship program, maybe. Yeah, Ilya. Okay, guys, it's a wrap, and remember, guys, I will see you tomorrow.